Hi guys, this is Ashley back with another video. Before we get into the video, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. So let's start off with Nicki Minaj and Mariah Carey, because on social media, a lot of fans are speculating that Mariah Carey was throwing shade at Nicki Minaj because she was on live basically talking about how Latto has been paying homage and, basically being humble, okay? Now, here is what she said on Station Head.
I appreciated the fact that you mentioned people like the Brat and people like, you know what I mean, Missy Elliott, and just people that really paved the way in terms of just like, I can't even name all the female rappers that you were naming. And it was just like, oh my gosh, she really did her research. She really knows like that this is a thing that other rappers haven't done. Other female rappers, they're like, oh, I created this genre. That's like if I were to say I created the genre of singing. No, I don't think so. So I was just very like, that made me be like.
Now, a lot of fans felt like she was, dissing Nicki Minaj. And ever since American Idol, she's basically been, dissing Nicki Minaj in interviews, saying that she don't know her, saying that she had a bad attitude. The American Idol producers came out in 2019 or 2020 and said that Nicki Minaj was not the problem. Okay? So Mariah Carey was basically jealous of Nicki Minaj at that time because Nicki Minaj was a new artist hosting a show catered to singers. And as we know, Nicki Minaj, she can sing, but she is a rapper, and it's not like she can blow like Beyonce or Mariah Carey or Alicia Keys, okay? Let's just be all the way 1,000, but she can hold a tune. And so I feel like Mariah Carey was very much jealous that Nicki Minaj, a female rapper, was a judge on a singing show. And at that time, she only really been mainstream for a good 3 years, okay? Getting paid the big bucks. And I also feel like Mariah doesn't like Nicki Minaj because she's cool with Ariana Grande, which is Mariah Carey's replacement. Nicki Minaj and Ariana Grande became really cool around 2013. Ariana has expressed several times how she was a fan of Nicki Minaj and how, she's the queen of rap. And I think that kind of irked Mariah, considering that the industry basically has pushed her out. And the only time she really makes noise is during winter, when Christmas comes around, for that one single, All I Want for Christmas, okay? She has since released other Christmas singles and albums that have not made any noise and basically have flopped. And it's really no shade because, Mariah Carey is a legend. She's an icon, but the industry is not pushing her. Let's just be all the way 1,000. That's why Mariah Carey left Roc Nation, because she wasn't getting a push. Okay? Roc Nation did not care to give her any brand deals. They were not focusing on her because they focused on the younger artists like Megan Thee Stallion. Now, Nicki Minaj in recent interviews has, shown love to Mariah Carey, but Mariah Carey always pays Nicki Minaj dust. Okay? And that's her prerogative. I just think it's coming off as bitter. No shade. I think it's giving off bitter because it's not like Nicki really did anything to you. She did not try to harm you. She didn't make a diss record on you. She never threw a shot. And also, Latto did not do her research when it came to the sample on Big Energy. She admitted in several interviews that she did not know anything about the sample, okay, which was originally by the Tom Toms Club, okay, and then Mariah Carey sampled it also for her single Fantasy. But she did not know that. So don't act like Latto really does her research, because she doesn't. Moving on to Cardi B and Bia. They were throwing shade at each other a few days ago. I think it was in the beginning of the week. I meant to really talk about this. A lot of people want to know, what's the reason why Bia and Cardi B don't really mess with each other? Now, here's the thing. Bia's label, I believe is Epic. They wanted her to collaborate with Cardi B for the Whole Lotta Money remix. because Cardi B shown love to the song on Instagram. She was vibing to the song on Instagram, and so they felt like she would give it more traction. It already had a buzz. Bia at that time already had asked Nicki Minaj, and she also wanted Rihanna to be on the remix. That's who she wanted. She had been, asking Nicki Minaj for years to collaborate. Nicki Minaj had paid her dust, because Nicki Minaj don't always see her DMs. Okay. With that being said, the Whole Lot of Money remix comes out. Bia deletes all her tweets that she's basically showing love to Cardi B. Okay. Fans have pulled it up. In those tweets, she was showing love to Cardi B, because, Cardi B has shown love to the Whole Lot of Money remix, which is on the internet. It's been proven. And so she had deleted Cardi B off her Instagram because she posted Cardi B and she also was tweeting Cardi B. Cardi B, had called her fake. Okay, a few months ago. If you guys remember, we discussed this. Now, Bia is saying that somebody looks ugly with all that surgery. She quoted Nicki Minaj. She also said that she's not playing fair this year, okay? And that the internet is not meant for your feelings. And that was because Cardi B was ranting on the internet per usual. So, that's really where their issue stems from, because, Bia used to show love to Cardi B and now she don't because she cool with Nicki Minaj. But I think a conversation can be had and they can possibly work it out, okay? Because I really don't think it's that deep, honestly. So I feel like Cardi and Bia could be cool in the future, especially if Bia needs a hit. No shade to Bia. I like Bia. I'm a fan of Bia, but she's not really putting out any hits currently. But neither is Cardi B. Now, as for Doja Cat, Doja Cat and Bia allegedly used to be on the same label. Bia used to be signed to RCA. Now she's on Epic. And at that time, RCA was not pushing Bia. Okay? Pharrell signed Bia and he basically did nothing for her. So she felt some type of way that allegedly Doja Cat was suddenly getting a push. And currently that's their number one artist. Okay? And there was that rumor that Bia allegedly wrote some things for Doja Cat early on in her career. And then I remember her accusing Doja Cat of doing some sort of substance. Okay? Multiple people have come out and said Doja Cat be doing stuff, on the low. Okay? Hopefully that's not true. Moving on to Normani. Allegedly, Normani will be putting out another single because Fair basically flopped. No shade to Normani. It just wasn't the single to put out. I did like the song, though. I don't know why other people didn't like it, but in this day and age, you got to do more than just putting out a single. You got to put out a video. You got to have the proper promotion. And, it can't come off boring. And I think that's what Normani kind of struggles with. A lot of people do feel like she's boring. I don't feel like she's boring. I just feel like she's not as consistent as she should be. Moving on to Fletcher and Herbo, the drama continues. So basically, she put Tiana on blast for basically being mean to her son. There are recordings. And I'll be honest with you, I kind of believe Ari. Tiana, she does have that fake innocent, I don't do anything type of personality. And then she posted a bunch of old videos of her and Ari Fletcher's son. And that kind of proves that she was dating Herbo while Ari was probably still with Herbo. Because Sean was basically like a couple months in those videos. So she basically proved that she's a homewrecker, okay? And that's why Herbo is basically cheating on her now. No shade, allegedly, okay? My whole thing with Tiana, if you're going to watch a child, you got to treat that child the same way you would treat your own, Okay, because children can sense energy. You can tell when somebody is mistreating you. So it just don't make sense for her to even continue to watch Yoshan. And honestly, I think Ari should just try to get full custody. Okay, at this point. She probably is making more money than Herbo at this point. I mean, we know that Herbo, his music career really ain't thriving like that. No shade. And he can pay like $2,000, a month for, child support, whatever he can afford. Because at the end of the day, your child's safety comes first. Anyway, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you turn on post notifications. Check out Mikey J's new single. Link will be in the description box, and have an amazing day.